With the Vultures 2 rollout back on its feet, Kanye is now free to start tackling brand new endeavors, like taking the Yeezy brand places it's never been, which apparently includes the adult film industry.
I love leaking!
Before we get into the rest of the video, I wanted to quickly announce that I now have an official Leaky Discord, and the link to join that will be in this video's description. Starting off yesterday's relevant news with an absolute banger, we gotta talk about the big reveal of Yeezy Porn. This entire story broke at about midday yesterday from a TMZ article which utilized some Yeezy team representatives as their main sources. According to this Yeezy rep, Kanye apparently wants to create his own porn studio and brand, and he is supposedly dead set on getting this done, as he's already in advanced talks with partners to get something set up and running. One of these partners appears to be Mike Maz, who is Stormy Daniels' ex-husband, and this guy has quite the impressive adult film resume, with him getting quite a few production credits throughout the years. Apparently, this dude is an absolute veteran in the porn industry, which is why Kanye desperately wants him to be the head of the new Yeezy adult division to oversee its development. The craziest part of this entire article is that towards the end, they reveal the Yeezy rep told TMZ this porn studio and brand could be launching as early as this summer, because usually with projects like this, it takes Kanye months and sometimes even years to get set up. While I highly doubt this new Yeezy Porn will be part of the upcoming Yeezy App, we did hear from Joy Boy that Kanye wants everything in the same place, so it all benefits from the same exposure, and considering the insane number of people that will be downloading the Yeezy App, it almost seems like a no-brainer to include his adult content if he really wants to get it off the ground. This would probably make it quite a bit trickier to get the Yeezy App listed on the Apple App Store and on the Google Play Store, but I'm just throwing it out there as a possibility, especially because the Yeezy App and Yeezy Porn development timelines seem to be very similar, with both of them on track to be completed by this summer. It's also mentioned in the article that Kanye had a bit of a back-and-forth relationship with pornography, with him at times really leaning into the liberating side of adult content and at other times denouncing how addictive it can be. The fact of the matter, though, is that Kanye's had porn around him in some form or another for most of his life, and he even hosted the 2018 Pornhub Awards, so this new Yeezy Porn studio business idea should really come as no shock to fans who've been following Ye for quite some time. Yesterday, we got a very intriguing interview with Kanye's Italian consultant, who seems to be like the guy that has all the connections in Italy, including to the hooligans, which is what Kanye calls the Inter Milan Ultras that have been featured on his recent music. Notable information from this interview includes the guy specifically mentioning that his favorite song on Vultures 2 at the moment is Drunk with Bad Bunny and Kodak Black.
I'm so drunk right now. I just made a deal with a reaper. Told him do anything that I want. You need to ask about me before you jump. Yeah, look at our truth now. Niggas get snapped, niggas get roughed up. I'm feeling good, come on, it's
with him specifically name-dropping both of those artists, pretty much confirming that Bad Bunny is still on the song and that Drunk itself is very much still a part of Vultures 2. Like I said before, it seems like this guy is the bridge that links Kanye with the Inter Milan vocalists that have seen extensive use on songs like Carnival, Beg Forgiveness, Fried, and now the Like That remix.
Sent the drones, it hit like Metro Beats. It's a rap for niggas. Where's Lucien? Serve your master, nigga.
And finally, we got a not-so-great update on the previously postponed Saqqara Step Pyramid Vultures concert. Previously, we were under the impression that the show was just being delayed to a later date and not all-out canceled due to statements from both Ticket Egypt and Venture Lifestyle, who were the show promoters. Based on a new article, however, it now looks like the concert is 100% scrapped for good and will not be allowed to occur at all. This article uses a lawyer by the name of of Amir Abdel Salam as their primary source, stating that this guy claims the concert was canceled for violating Egyptian customs, values, and traditions. They also say that this lawyer specifically warned the Egyptian head of the musicians syndicate not to issue permits to Kanye unless the auxiliary participating artists were announced beforehand, but it seems like that advice was ignored as Kanye did get issued permits to perform and everything was set in stone paper-wise. Apparently, this guy also stressed that the musicians syndicate should be obligated to ensure that the artistic content at concerts aligns with Egyptian identity and values, kind of making it seem like Kanye should have never been issued permits to begin with. The article ends with a blurb about Travis's canceled Utopia Pyramids concert, saying that many Egyptians called for its cancellation on the grounds that Travis exhibited anti-Egyptian Afrocentrist attitudes and promoted satanic rituals. Now, I don't think the true problem here is Kanye himself, but the potential guests he wanted to bring out for the Egypt concert, as that seemed to be the big thing that this lawyer was most concerned about. If I had to guess, I think they're probably still not keen on Travis, so him being involved with Fuck Some and Vultures 1 makes them wary. And I would have to imagine the Egyptians would have a huge problem with Playboi Carti, considering he's generally viewed as way more satanic than Travis. Plus, Carti has popped out to multiple Vultures listening parties, and I'm sure Kanye would want him at every single one if possible. So my gut says that the real problem lies with Kanye's music and who he makes it with, rather than Kanye himself. I would still take this with a grain of salt because we haven't heard anything new from Ticket Egypt or Venture Lifestyle, so until they come out and say something, the Egypt concert still has a bit of hope left. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments if you think Yeezy Porn will end up being included on the Yeezy app.